viewers. How's everybody doing tonight? For those that tune in on Restream, YouTube, Facebook, and for those who follow my show, Real Tech Talks under HCS895. How's everybody doing this Sunday evening? I hope everybody is doing well. Yes, for me, it's been a pretty busy day, but here I am going live on a Sunday night. Let me go send my co-host a link. While I'll do that, while I wait for him, let me send this link to the other groups that I share to real quick. How you doing, Stephanie? How you doing tonight? I hope you're doing great. There's cousin Jesse. There we go. How you doing?
Welcome. How you doing? Hello, Stephanie Misha. Dude, they just started storming like a mofo outside, cousin.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go take a look. How was your day, primo?
It was pretty good.
Wow, it's a lot of rain, bro. Mira,
Oh wow.
woohoo! No, no. Jesse's going back inside. You never know what's out there right now in the storm.
Yeah.
Somewhere the Llorona is gonna be active.
Yeah. I think tonight's show I just named it "Legends and Myth of the Balance." That's what the title I gave it for tonight. We can talk about all those things, legends and myth that you remember. I mean, you know, I know the Llorona is one of them for the Mexican folklore. And what shirt you got on there, cousin? Let me see.
What's going on, Lawrence?
Let me see. Let me put it back to the other side. Nice.
Yep, yep.
What does it say, cousin?
It says I don't have a short temper. I have a I just have a quick reaction to bullshit. Sounds like me. What's going on, Sage Cooley? Thanks, cousin.
You're welcome, cousin.
Ya tengo 12.
12 camisas.
Yep. I got a baker's dozen. Well, I'm glad you got the notification, Lawrence. Welcome in, brother.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
it's
just shooting the
starting over
breeze
here.
here.
It says Cooley. We're gonna.
Last night, cousin, did a show at like around 1:30 in the morning, or 1 in the morning, somewhere around there. 2 in the morning. I can't remember what time it was. It was late.
Mm-hmm.
I went for like 3 hours.
I know. I saw the. I saw the. I got up to go to the bathroom and I peeked in. It was like 2 hours and something. I said, "Oh, he's going long."
Yeah, man. I know you had church and stuff. Man, I was showing some footage. The people were all into it, man. Uh,
Yeah, I
Shared
saw
some different
something.
pictures.
I saw something that was posted on PRT News that I did not like. Apparently, Friday's show they had us all with corns in our mouth and whatnot. Man, I saw pictures of that. Man, it kind of like
So,
pissed me off. Man, talking about that we were saying that it was fauna that we were talking about, and I was gonna post. Man, I was gonna post and let them know, that they wouldn't know fauna if it slapped them in the face with a penis. But I just
they were saying what they were saying. I didn't. I know what it was. I think they posted a picture of me when somebody keeps on stealing my pictures from my Facebook and posting shit. You
yeah,
know,
yeah, man. And it's like if they were in on the show, man, and they were in the whole show long, and they show a picture of you and me. They were like the way we look here, but we had like corns up in our mouth, And I'm
yeah, yeah,
like, I was gonna respond to that, man, but I decided just to let sleeping dogs lie, man. They're not gonna get any relevancy out of me.
yeah. They can play all the games they want to play, but when it's time to face a piper, the games are over because the they're gonna be dealt with. That's all I got to
Dude,
say. What I've been saying all
I'm
along. It's just a matter of time, cousin.
sorry to
Uh,
bring it up, dude, but it really pissed me off that they're disrespecting like that, bro. When we don't even go into the show and nothing like that, man. We let them be. They should just live and let live the way we're letting them live and let
no,
live.
it's like people like that are gonna be like that, but that's okay. I'm gonna be doing some traveling, man. This coming year, man. I'm gonna be going to certain locations. If all goes well, and we'll see what happens. Well, with technology nowadays, it's not too hard to find where somebody lives, man. It's real simple.
Yeah,
It's been
especially that
simple.
great dude.
It's
He
been
looked like
simple. It's like I know where these people live and all this, but I choose, I just let it be, man, because
that fool looks like Chaka from Land of the
first of all,
Lost.
they don't got the content that we got. They don't got a good show, so they have they have to make something for themselves. To I don't know why they target me. I guess because I'm the one that the gay. I think the reason they target me is because I gave them up. I was the one to figure out who Damon Peterson was, which was him. So I told everybody about it, and then everybody started figuring out connecting all the other accounts that were him. So yeah, they're
Hello,
pissed
Rick.
off
How you
in
doing?
a way. And I really don't give a shit. Uh, if they want to find out what I'm about, all they got to do is come visit me here in Texas. And they'll know Sarn see us.
Anyway, let's get on with the show, cousin. I'm sorry, I just had to bring that up, man, because it really made me mad that they're still messing with us, even though we don't ever talk about them, man.
Yeah, I'm not worried about them, man. At the same time, I don't post shit. Look, I'm a respectful person, right? I'm not gonna post shit like if somebody's talking bad about Nelly or Josh or one of those guys. I'm not gonna post shit on my timeline, especially if it's coming from that camp of those inbreds from Oklahoma. I'm not gonna disrespect somebody like that. If I got something to say to somebody, I'll just say to them directly. But I'm not going to post what somebody's saying about somebody uh, that are irrelevant because I don't even follow them. I don't follow their news chat. I don't follow their group, so they're irrelevant in my life. But I know that they've been staying. And for the people that are involved that are doing this, stealing my picture, all I gotta say to you, wherever you are, man up. That's all you gotta do. We don't have to, you don't have to make fun of me. You want to see what RNC is about? Man up, and you'll find out. You'll find out very quickly. By then it's too late. I don't give a shit how big you are, who you are. I'll break you down. I will break you down. Trust me. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know me just like I don't know you. Everybody can talk a big game, but I got my track record. You might have a track record. Cousin Jesse has a record, but I know what I'm capable of doing. And one of the things I don't like to do is play games with people. It,
Everybody's got a
it's about
plan
respect.
until they get punched in the mouth.
They call
But
me
anyway,
out. It's family.
let's get back
That's
on with the show, cousin.
that's it's that simple. That simple. That simple. But they're not about that life. I'm a combat veteran for God's sake. I'm a combat veteran. Combat veteran means, I had to do what I had to do in combat, in which there's body bags that are left behind, right? Cousin Jess has been in situations where he had to take care of business, and he got lucky that he didn't go to where he was supposed to go, but being in a situation as a security. So we're not afraid to get our hands dirty. We're not afraid of anybody. It's just we don't play games. You know, when you're begging for mercy, we're not going to give you mercy because you asked for it. We're going to give you exactly what you want,
The
and there's
finger
nothing
of
that
death.
we'll be able to do to help you from when we're giving you what you want. Because if you didn't want it, then you wouldn't be playing these games that you're playing. I'm telling you, there's going to be a day that you're going to cross paths and you're going to get exactly what you deserve.
All the receipts will be coming in. Anyway, cousin, come on, let's get back to the show.
No, that's all I'm saying. Eventually it's going to happen. I ain't going to feel bad about it. I'm going to teach them a lesson of a lifetime with a Heavenly Love Foundation, just like did everybody else before. It's just losers, man. They're losers. Freaking inbred people. That guy's a deadbeat dad, sleeping with his mother and sister, probably. I don't know. No, inbred. But anyways, so much about these fools and the abominations that hang around with them. All I'm saying that it's going to be a time. I don't live that far away from Oklahoma.
It's a 4 hour drive from here.
Last time that I said something like that. I was gonna go visit somebody. Uh, People was trying to get me in trouble with Temple PD. They're crying, talking about they're coming for us and all this kind of stuff. It's that easy, But just keep our names. I don't play the games. I don't like going back and forth with people. I'm a simple guy. You got beef with me. Let's handle it. Plain and simple. The charades, the games, all these the people you use that are helping you out. It's to me. I'm a one-on-one guy. You got to beef with Soren Shields. Let's handle it.
Hey, cousin, before we start, can I get a quality sound check? Do you hear any clickings, any rumblings, anything coming from my side of the screen?
I don't hear nothing, cousin.
Okay, because when people come on later, man, I don't want nobody saying that it's coming from me. That's why I'm trying to get a sound check now.
And the content that I put out here is my content of my investigations. Any pictures that you see, any show reels that you see is my content that I've caught. If I share a content, I'll tell you that somebody allows me to share. I'll tell you who it belongs to. If it's not my content, in which I've got content where Brother Joel Burgess has allowed me to share his content of the bruja of a witch.
Welcome, Winnie Guizdala.
So here we go. Let's talk about so much about those people. I forget people daily, man. I got them on Tim and Love Foundation. I got things to do. You know, I guess before we start, I guess I can share one of the pictures. You didn't see this one, cousin. I can share a short reel with you. Let's share a short reel first. Before
Yeah, man, let's do it. I'm more eager to see these short reels. Yes, cousin, congrats on 1K followers on TikTok, man.
Yeah, 1,000 followers.
Congratulations, man.
It's very hard to get followers there on TikTok.
I know, man. I've been on it for years. I only got 700.
Tonight it says Legends and Myths of the Balance.
What's
How
going
you
on,
doing?
Andres Calicegas? Welcome in.
Moderators, be on your toes. If we see any people that are coming in here trying to start anything, let's boot them out immediately out of here, out of
Uh,
Facebook, and I'll take care of them here off a restraint.
cousin, be aware of anybody just snapping pictures and whatnot of your content. That is a big milestone, Madeline, because like I said, I've been on TikTok for years. I only got 700 followers. What's up, Dickie?
I think Diggy's next thing he's going to say, I got to get some rest. That's what he always
Yep,
does. So I'm waiting for it.
yep.
I'm waiting
I'm
for
waiting
it. I
for
got
him
to
to say good night.
say it, Dick, and then you can leave. Like you always say, you jump in real quick and say, I got to get some rest. Say good night, and then we'll say good night, Dick. We got Lon Morgan in the house.
Damn, you can
Yeah,
hear that.
some of my pictures, man, that I post. The day of the picture, I was making a funny face because I was showing uh, that they stuck me on both arms at the VA, and then they took that out of context and did all this stuff to the picture, in which it's not cool, but what can you do about it, right?
Oh no, Wendy, I moderate a show on TikTok. I've been doing that for like 3 years. I was doing that before I came on my cousin's show. I was never on the screen as I am now, but I had to get up here and help my cousin. We have a good time.
I think what I could do is share the videos off my phone instead of going into TikTok.
Yeah, man, that rain is hitting that roof hard, man. I can hear it. Thank you for sharing that, Madeline. Please do check out Abe Seals on TikTok.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
Follow the creator.
I'm gonna share it off. Even though I got the video on YouTube, I'm gonna share it off through Messenger off of TikTok. I mean, the video. Let me look for it real quick.
Yeah, for a while, Madeline. For a while. Like I said, I've been moderating the show over there for about 3 years now. Uh, I started when that lady started. I was her first mod. So when I go on there that I'm moderating, so it goes, oh, my day one is here. When I came into this show here, I was in the chat moderating before cousin asked me to join him on the live as a co-host. Cause I kick people out. That's what I do. I love doing that. When we were on YouTube, while I was here on the screen, I was kicking people out. I was
Oh,
co-hosting and moderating.
one of the cop fake accounts.
Yep, yep.
Okay, let's share this video that I created, the short reel that I created. This is from TikTok, I believe. I'm not gonna. I don't want to play the volume. Well, this
Wow, look
is
at that thing.
it's got music. Let me put the music. Nah, I'll leave it off.
Yeah, look at that thing. It's big, man. There's your question, cousin, from Monica. Wow, look at that big black gorilla looking. No, that's a wolf, man. That's a werewolf.
At first, I thought it was a Bigfoot, but on the thing, I tagged that as Bigfoot and a dog man.
Could be one of those guays, wingway, guay, pinche guay. I don't know what kind of guay he is, but he's a guay.
Here, a poster right there. Let him be on the side.
Did you read Monica's question, babe?
Okay,
She said,
I'm gonna read. Yeah, you can check them up on your TV. You know, that's what I always do. What I do, I go to my short reels on my big screen TV, and man, you can see the big picture, the full picture of it.
"Yeah, I know what you're going through, Monica. My eyes ain't what they used to be either."
Yeah,
A
people go to
Google,
the
a
YouTube.
Google,
Go to YouTube.
Google. I
On
thought it was.
YouTube, Sister Monica, I have a short reel of it. So go under, spiritual encrypted encounters to short reels, and you can find this short reels, and you can be able to see it on your TV. That's what I do.
A Google. I thought he was a pinche way. I'm sorry.
I just created the short reel, man. And like maybe I told everybody I was gonna make the short reel off of this one, that I was gonna post it. So I created it.
Look at that, man. Dude, I've seen that before. My brother Gilbert's married to it.
Oh man,
uh, I'm wrong for that. Jesus, I apologize. Take it back. I'll take it back. You know that fool ain't called me all weekend, man.
he's probably has got a referee shirt over there.
In the middle of fights and whatnot.
No, I don't think he's a referee. I think he's the round girl with the numbers. I told you I was gonna create a show reel out of it. Look at that.
That's cool, man. Pinche Madeline, Google Yahweh, por favor. I tried, Dick. I tried. And in this
They try to make
podcast,
they try to give it some hard name to sound important, right?
in this podcast, that man on the other side of the screen, he's the straight guy. I'm the plucky comic relief, man. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to tickle your funny bone. Damn, man, that shit is. I can't believe his eyes and nose and mouth are white. Why is his nose big and white? Yeah, Gilberto is a ring girl wearing short shorts.
Get mad with you, cousin. There you go.
I
See, we
can
were
just
having
see
fun last
him.
night early in the morning.
I
Where
can see
everybody's
Gibson.
asleep and people are high on the shit that they're doing. I ain't saying no names. The corner of the cop squad
Dude,
getting
I can
high
just see
and
Gibson in a
taking the
tube
money
top wearing full shorts.
for a girlfriend.
He gonna come in and cuss me out, dude. I already know. No, I'm not hyper, Monica. I'm having a Coke and a smile.
Can you see better, cousin?
I've been taking eye drops, man. I can see today, man. Even with my eye like this, man, I can actually see you, cousin. It's not that cloudy anymore. This is barely my second Coke today, man. I've been drinking water all day.
There's the mini is right there.
Kristen Pierce, any tips on trying to film these things on your own? I live out in the woods, and I always wonder if they're out
That's a
around me, and
pretty
I
good one
can
right
see
there,
them.
right? This one.
Yeah. What do you think about that question, cousin? How can
Christian
she capture
Pierce.
like that? Welcome beyond the box. I hope you brought the Scooby snacks.
You got to train your spiritual senses. They are around. It just if you're if you don't have your spiritual senses open, I don't know if you what kind of relationship you have with Jesus Christ, if you believe in Him or not. Sometimes some people that don't have the relationship with Jesus Christ, uh, they're being bonded, right? Because He's keeping them bonded, so they won't be able to sense Him or see Him, or feel the energy that they have. But when you have the personal relationship with Jesus Christ, and He blesses you with the spiritual gift of discernment, then you're able to see things in a spiritual aspect way. Uh, I wouldn't recommend to go looking for these things, because if you have an opening, a spiritual opening, they can attack spiritually. When I
I,
go, I hear something or sense something, I just move my camera around to where I'm sensing energies and stuff like that, and uh, most of the time, it doesn't matter where it's at, right? I'm able to capture something on camera. You know, they 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 dislike me because I'm walking around with a Heavenly Love Foundation, and they surface up. That's how I capture them every time. They have to identify themselves. So look at that one. He's identifying himself to me.
hey man, I would like to see those F-tards try to explain this the way it's fauna. Pendejos. The blind that cannot see, man. All they can do is talk crap because they're not gifted.
Yeah, I seen a video of him wearing a mask, pretending to be something, and you can literally see is one of them wearing a mask. You know, this is a real proof right here, brothers and sisters. Here in Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. This is not no AI stuff. This is not no people in costume. This is the real deal. How Edidian truly looks. So when you see this one, I didn't even see. I could sense something, but I couldn't see it visually. There's
What's
times
going
that they
on
will
with you?
manifest if they have enough energy. They will manifest and show themselves, in which you got to put that spirit to the test, right? By tie binding and rebuking in Jesus Christ's name. Because if you don't put the spirit to the test, then it's gonna it's
Having
like
trouble reading,
you're allowing
Dick.
it to be there, and it can get a stronghold over you.
And I'm close because I want to read the comments, Dick. It's not that I want to get close. It's just that it's as close as I can get to be able to read. Yahweh. I hadn't seen that one, cuz you were right. I hadn't seen that one. But wow, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, I got another one because it was going to freak you out right now. The one I'm going to share. Okay, I'm going to go share another one. This one's going to freak you out. Well, this one is a good one, a real good one that it's going to be every time we have World Wednesday. I'm going to add it to the short reels of World Wednesday.
That close enough for you, Wolf Den? Huh, Richard? That close enough?
Okay, this one is okay. I'm going to show the next one, cousin.
Let's
Are you
do it,
ready?
cousin. Let's do it. Yeah, I'm ready.
Let me see if this is it.
Hello, Prima Evie. ¿Cómo estás?
Oh, I have to send it. Okay, wait up.
Oh, wow.
Let me send it real quick.
It might, Jessica Boys. Welcome. Anything to comply, Rich and Wolf?
I'll share one more picture and then we'll share some stories. One more video. Let me get it and send it.
Too bad in real life, I look like a third grader compared to my cousin because he's taller than me.
Oh yeah, there was a little one right there too. There's a little one in front of the big one. Uh, but I'm gonna share this other video for right now. Let me see if I received it. Okay, here we go. You're ready for this one? You ready, cuz?
Yeah, I'm ready, man.
Here we go.
I'm 5'7", Monica. Well, look, it's a picture. It's a picture of Dick Richards.
You see him,
That's
cousin?
what I see.
He's got a cuerno right here.
Uh-huh. He's got a cuerno. He's got something white over his eye over here on the right side, and I see his mouth. Look, it's Dick Richards before he goes to sleep. Oh, that's weird, cousin. He's blacker than hell, and his eyes are yellow.
Is that the
Look,
offspring of the? If that's the offspring of the Minotaur,
looks like it.
kind of looks like a bull's face, no?
Yep, yep. Picture Dick. He says,
With a cuerno here.
he says he looks good. Dick says he looks good in the picture, cousin. Ya me voy a dormir. Unless you're in a prison gang, Madeline, Cuerno means Texas Syndicate.
Texas Longhorns. Los cuernos.
Yeah, well, in the prison
Sindicato.
system, it means Texas Sindicato.
Yeah. Somebody say it looks like a gorilla on crack.
Yep, yep.
Wolf then said it looks like George Floyd.
And Richard says that So does he, because Andres says he looks like a gorilla on crack, and Dick Richard says so does he.
Well, let's make the picture bigger here. Somebody's saying they can't see it. It's right there.
I'm seeing it. I mean, how can you not see it? It's big enough to not be missed. Look at the lips on that thing, man.
Oh shoot, it's got my name on it. What the hell?
Yeah, look, it's HCS when you piss him off. It's right in the middle of the page, Christian. You can see his legs, his arms, everything.
I got the full picture. There's other things here, man, besides that.
Look
But
at that thing, man. That is
as
huge.
as I was debunking the video, I found that, but there's other. I'll show you the picture if you want to see the picture.
Show them the picture so they can see it. I know whooped in. I can't say him though. I'm trying to be on my best behavior, man. Yep, dead center, Madeline. Wow, that thing is huge, man. That's at least I'm gonna say 20 feet tall right there, cousin. I think as tall as you are, you come
I'll
up
show
to
you
his
the
kneecap.
original picture because that's just one of the things that I caught in the picture. This one, but I cropped it and made a video out of it because the way it looks. When you think about trolls and things like that,
That's a big troll.
demonic, little, I'll show you the regular picture in a moment. Uh, I need to find it. So,
Monica said someone said he looked like Donkey Kong last night.
okay. You want to see some? I got another picture. I mean, I still haven't made the other show reel, but I got the photos. Let me see if I can go in there and find them. Let me stop sharing this real quick. Yeah, I don't want nobody to be uh, scared with the photo of the Tasmanian devil.
Yeah, Jessica Boyle. I think he showed that last night. I wasn't here, so I don't know. But it's something. That's a good catch, man. You can make a short reel out of that.
I already made a show reel out of that one, cousin. That's what I was showing you the show reel.
A ver si los babosos aquellos say it's pana.
Okay,
Cool.
here's
Whoop.
the here's the original picture. Okay, let me do something here.
Pinche dick.
Let me try to share the original photo. There's a lot of stuff in the original photo of it. Here we go. That's the original photo there, cousin.
Wow.
Can you see it standing there?
I see other things, but I don't see that particular thing.
It's right here. Okay, let me yes, this is acting weird right here. It's not letting me show. It's not letting them show them like I want to show them. So let me go back to up there and find them again. Is
Damn, boy, I was backed up. The Benadryl hat, man. So how? So you said you did a 3.5 hour show last night, cousin?
Yeah. That
Uh,
thing that I was showing is right here, cousin.
yeah, I see it now.
Right,
Ya lo miré.
and right beside it, I'm gonna take a closer look at it. It looks like somebody with a. Remember those hats that had no shape that were like real soft back in the day? This
Mm-hmm.
one here, standing right here. You got this one here, and above it, there's one with a hat here too. So I'm
Oh, yeah,
gonna,
I see. I see it. He's wearing a little sombrero.
yeah. So I'm trying to get a closer look at that. But it's crazy that I'm trying to share this and my freaking messenger is acting up.
You can't do that to whoop. Then how you gonna call ice on that thing? It's been here longer than you. Longer than me. Just because he's wearing a sombrero.
So right here, you can see its face right here.
All I see is you and me, cousin, on
Oh
the
shit,
screen.
man.
Excuse me,
Share it
ladies and
again. There you go.
gentlemen. Mira
Can you see that?
nomás. I see that. I see the face and everything, man.
But then
How you
there's
doing, man?
another one here. It looks like a man. You got the nose, and he's got a hat,
Yeah, that's the one I'm looking at.
like the the like those hats like from back in the day, like the pilgrimage.
Yeah, I see the pilgrim hat. How you doing, Juan Avila? Welcome in.
You can see him right there, real clear.
Yeah, I see him for what he is. He looks like a white man.
Yeah, but you can see him too right here underneath.
Yeah, I see him right there. I see him. It looks like that dude with a sombrero is riding him. That's crazy, man. What about the one
So
behind that guy? That one with the white face behind the dude with a sombrero. There's one way to the back of the screen. Nah, that's a flower. That white one right there. It's got a face on it as well. Two eyes, a mouth, a nose. That's crazy, man.
let me catch up to the comments.
Yes, Monica, it's like 3 and 1.
Jessica Boyle says, I was half asleep, but I remember seeing something similar to this. Freaked me out.
1, 2, 3, and one at the very back on the my left hand side. So I see 4 things, possibly five.
Guess the ice must not be doing a good job because they're still around
Yep, yep, yep.
and laughing.
You
Somebody
figure they
said it looks
could.
like the words of Salem. LOL.
You
All
think
right,
they could have called it for
I
something
got another
scary
photo.
than us?
Another photo to share with y'all. Let me see if I can find it.
Let's do it. You think they could have called themselves something scarier than ice, man? Come on, man. Yellow? Who's gonna be afraid of yellow? What's up, brother? It's been a long time, man. How you been, man? You finally
Here's the
make it
other one.
home? Huh?
Oh, I don't think I shared it right. Son of a.
No, nothing came up.
Here you go. Here's the other one. that was in the photo.
Oh wow.
This one has two faces, guys.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Two faces.
It's got something on his head.
Yeah, it's just one of those hats, soft hats. It's a
Wow.
sombrero, a soft hat, but it's got two faces, man. It's got a face here, then he's got a different face over here.
He's got another face on top of that. At the top. Yeah, right there. It's got a face right there too. It's crazy.
Then somebody was saying that possible DM over here.
Yeah, and one down here at the corner on the bottom left side of the screen. That looks like there's a werewolf right there. Right there. I see a snout and ears.
But look how he looks, man. He's when people talk about the hat, man. That's one ugly sucker.
Yes, runner. Master. Yep.
I haven't got into making a short reel off of that one yet, or the other one. Those were iffies. I said I don't know if people will be able to see that, but if y'all seen it, I must still create a short reel out of it.
What's up, Drip Sync? Welcome
Why
in.
not?
Yeah, man. They're at the bottom on the left. That's a dog, man. Werewolf, Luke Guru, whatever you want to call him. Thank you for sharing, Maddie. Let me back up. Yeah, over there at the bottom, man. Wow, that's crazy. The
We
ladder,
could call,
Raymond.
we could
The
call him the
ladder
hat.
could be a big eyeball, Christian.
Yeah, that one's creepy. Let me take it off because I don't want people to freak out with it too much, man. Every time we show something, sometimes people freak out with the imagery that we're putting out there. I'll save some for later on. So about you want to share the story of the about the myth, legends of myth. Which is the folklore that everybody talks about in the Mexican culture, because many people have seen it from century to century.
I'm not following on what myth that is, cousin. Having a brain fart.
Will be the legend of the Llorona.
Hmm.
Would you like to share it, cousin?
Well, from what is known, when she was alive, she had she had children, and she was seeing a married man who promised to divorce his wife and come be with her, but in the end, he chose his wife over her. So she took her kids to a river and drowned them, and then she was punished by God Almighty and forced to wander the earth looking for the children that she drowned. So she goes after unbaptized children. She goes after unfaithful men, and you can always find her somewhere around a water source, just crying for her children. She is depicted as being dressed in a white gown and always crying. So that, as far as I know, that's the legend of La Llorona, and I hope it wasn't messed up to what anybody else has heard about her. But yeah, she hangs out. She hangs out in Raymondville, Texas, by the Canales, and She uh she gets around. She used to appear right next to my baby mama's house because my baby mama lives right down like maybe 50 yards from a canal over there. So she would make appearances there. Yeah, I would
Now,
never go back either, Monica.
the Llorona be going after unfaithful men, and she goes after children that are not baptized.
Yep. Yes, I said that.
When she appears, and when she appears is either it's raining, if you're near a creek, near a river, or even by the ocean, anywhere where the
There's a
source of
water
water,
source.
right? She appears because she got punished by God to roam earth for
To look
drowning her
for
children.
children.
So she, when you hear the Llorona, she's looking for her children that she drowned, but she's also saying something. And what she's saying is, mis hijos, my children.
You just gave me the creeps, man. Yeah, you mimic too well, cousin. You mimic too well.
They say, that's what they say. She says, she'll be crying, wailing, and then she says, mis hijos, my children.
And you heard that sound right, man, because she appeared at your house, so you know what she says.
I seen her. I went and grabbed my little sister when she appeared because my little sister was like a couple of weeks old and she hadn't been baptized.
I know, right, Madeline? And it's always a white gown that they're wearing. Even that little blonde girl that used to come out of the closet in Mississippi, she was wearing a white gown.
And
How
the
you
reason
doing,
that you don't know
honey?
wears a white gown is because she wanted to be married to that guy, but he said
Mhm.
no. I'm not going to leave my. He was a married man. Like, I'm not going to leave my wife for you and your children. So she went. She lost it and drowned her children. But that's the legend of the Llorona.
What's up,
Man,
James?
we had so many encounters where they're down there in the Rio Grande Valley.
Yep. All of them things appear over there. All of them.
Sister Madeline says, I remember my friend in high school telling me her grandmother in Mexico had to go around blessing her house because when Newborn Shaw was crying and it attracted La Llorona and hear her coming. Yeah.
How you doing, Jesus Amaya? Welcome in, man. Crystal, the Cryptic Commission. How you doing, man? Welcome in.
Have a good one, man. Thanks for the
Good
light.
night, man. Good night, Cryptic Commission. Rest well.
Sweet dreams, man.
Dude, that rain is heavy. I can hear it.
Tell them how many times did you see her cousin when you lived over there by the natural canal, the man-made canal?
Man, I think I've seen her a total of about 5 times, man. Because especially when they opened the compuertas that the water was running, since the water was running, she was able to go places on the water. And you know, we lived out there on that farm that was 2.5 miles out of town. So that's where we used to go to the compuerta. Remember? That's where we would go swimming. So she would appear out there too.
The main. It was called the main, right?
The main, because it was the main compuerta. I can't believe people would open that up, man, and then just dive into where the water was just. Man, I don't understand how people could do that, man. But yeah, it would appear there. It appeared down the street from where you used to run over that bridge, the dirt road, and it would appear over there by where my baby
Even
mama has her house.
it would run. It would when it would be raining. There would be a hurricane. She'll appear in the rain. She'll go through the canal down the San Francisco Street.
Yep.
Everybody would see her. You could see her all in white, and it'd be pouring like a lot of rain. You'll be able to see her because she's in white.
Yep. But like I said, I've seen a total of 5 times, man, but never up close like you do. Always from far away. When I would see her, I'd go the other way because everything would like go off, and I knew better not to go that way.
I never heard her myself on only a Mexican Ghost channel. I've seen her close up, man. Just put it this way: her face looks like a skull.
United Cryptic Commission.
Looks like death. Joe Hayes. I don't know who Joe Hayes is.
The only Hayes I knew is Michael Hayes, and he was a Freebird. But yeah, I never know nothing about no Joe Hayes. Yeah, her wail is nasty as hell, man. It's scary as hell. If you hear it, it's gonna just give you goosebumps everywhere.
Yeah. So it makes your eardrums pop, and it hurts your ears because it's a low pitch wailing sound, man.
Casual conversations with GNA. Welcome. How you doing?
How you doing? Casual comes on with GNA. How you doing tonight? The encounter I had at my house was one evening. It was raining pretty hard. I lived, let me see, one, 3 or 4 blocks away from the canal the cousin Jesse is talking about. And one evening, I'm asleep and I hear a low pitch sound pops my ears, and it makes me wake up because I'm in pain. So I'm grabbing my ears and going like this, like trying to figure out what's going on. And I look outside and I could see the neighbor's light on at their house because we had a long, our yard was pretty long in the back. Then I want to go back, leg down. I'm laying down. Then I hear like somebody crying, you know. So I look and I'm thinking that it's the neighbors that they're fighting or something in the backyard over there where the light is on. So I don't think nothing of it. I go back, lay down. As I'm laying down trying to go to sleep, I hear. Let me drink some water so I can make it real good for y'all. I'm trying to go to sleep. I'm at that time frame. I'm like around 16 years old, 16. Possibly no. I'm probably like 15 or 14 years old. I'll say 14 years old. And I hear, but it sounds far away, Then and I was like, what the hell is that noise? And I'm thinking it's a cat, that the cats are. I said, these cats are crazy doing their thing in the middle of the freaking night. I'm thinking it's cats doing something, So I'm trying to ignore that sound, and then I hear. Then sounds closer. Then their room has a door in the last room. And right on the door, I'm hearing. And then you hear. She's wailing, crying. She's standing by my door, and I can hear like a wiggle on the knob. Luckily, I had it locked. And I get up, and I said, La Llorona. So I run to the other room. My brothers are sleeping on a bunk bed, I believe. And I shake the bunk bed. I say, "Hey, La Llorona's here. La Llorona's here." And they're like, "Ah, dang, La Llorona." And they see her pass by the window, all in white. Man, they jump out and take a running, man, to the front, the very front room. They're running, because our house wasn't that big. So we're running. I go grab my little sister, and I say, tell my mom, La Llorona's here. And my brother's all scared and shit. And my mom's like, Huerco pendejo, there's no Llorona. It's some stories nomás. She's not real. And then by the window, because our windows were big, and she passed right by the window, all in white. The front door was open. Our house didn't have no AC. So when it would rain and stuff, we would leave it open to get the fresh air in. Man, when I went to the door to look, she was coming around the corner. She turned around the corner, and it's right there, man. Because it's not that. She probably would take like what 2 steps, and she's right there at the door. Man, I closed that door, and I locked it. And I'm at the front door, and you could hear her crying. I look at my mom, and she's not saying "huerco pendejo" anymore. She's over there saying, Santa Maria Madre de Dios, ruega por nuestros pecadores, a la hora de nuestra muerte, man. She's praying, saying, Holy Mary, Mother God, pray for us sinners now and the hour of our day. She's praying uh, the Hail Mary, you know. And my other sister's got my little sister, and the door is wiggling, man. Like, and she's crying. Like, I mean, she let her rip, bro. Like, and I'm like, Mom, you want me to find out what's the matter with her? You want me to let her in? And my mom's like, no, huerco pendejo, es la llorona. Man, she went back to prayer, and she's wiggling the freaking door, and I'm blocking the door. My other brother, I think my brother was holding the other part of the door, so she won't try to come inside the house. And after about a good 5 to 10 minutes of her crying in the front door, you could see her. It was still raining. You could see her go through the front yard, through the link fence. I mean, she literally went in through the link fence. You know. Uh, then we seen her going on the street, and we all got out of the house in the rain, went to the front. That's one thing about Mexicans. You might be scared one moment, but next you know, you're nosy as hell. You want to see where it's going, right? So we all go. It's a small town, so you're trying to get a story so you can share with other people about what you witnessed, right? Maybe it'll come out in the newspaper or something, or in the gossip in the newspaper. So I'm looking right there by the gate, and then she goes up the hill, and she takes a left, right, and it's still raining out there. We're getting all wet, you know, and then you hear like a car crash. Still raining, and there we are. We're going up the street in the puddle of water. It will flood over there in that corner. We go up to look. We're going real slow, and we're peeking around, and I said, "Oh, there's a semi truck. This flips sideways on the highway on the highway." And we go up there, and the cop is talking. The cops show up and everything. They're talking to the truck driver. He ran into the Exxon that's there, and they asked him what happened. He said that he was driving, and that he swerved his truck so he wouldn't hit the woman that was dressed in white. So when the Llorona passed in front of the vehicle, he swerved his truck to miss her. So he lost control of the truck and went sideways. Luckily, nobody died. But that's
Hey,
my story of my encounter of the Llorona.
hey, cousin, you're making Jessica Wool's dog lose his mind with that Llorona sound.
Oh, my bad.
You're making Madeline freak out. She thinks your Llorona sounds are worse than your Lechuza sound.
Well, I remember them because I experienced them. When you go through it, and that's what I'm not saying it to its fullest because people are sleeping here, so I'm trying to keep it to a minimum because it sounded a lot worse than that.
Bet, man. The one I heard out there when I was walking to the ranch, it was loud, dude. I was over there by
Yeah.
the Lone Pine Park.
Oh yeah, it's very loud, loud, eerie. You know.
Jaime, Madeline, Yahweh, you're killing me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, the dog is losing his mind over there. It's what I'm glad cousin Jesse closed the front door to his house because it's raining over there. Where he's at, where there's rain, she'll show up. Another name for the Llorona in English, she's called the Wailer.
Yeah, I've heard of El Llorón, Jaime. That's my brother, man. He's in Washington right now.
El Llorona. The only Llorona I know lives in Oklahoma, but I think we could call him El Corn Lloron.
And not only have you, Madeline, it scared the crap out of everybody that's heard it, and especially if you've heard it or been near it. 'Cause like I said, I've been close by about 5 times and seen her from far away, but I go the other way every time I see her.
See, I've been seeing spirits right since I was a kid. So I would witness her during the day at school. The Llorona will be playing at the Elsis Miss at the very corner near the canal. There was, of course, there was fence all around us, but we could play softball.
Christian,
And I would see the ball go over the fence. I was seeing this lady there by the fence, and she's just looking at all of us as we're playing softball. And I see the lady. I seen the lady there, and the ball landed right beside her. And I said, "Can you please give us the ball?" And the rest of the team was like, "Who are you talking to? There's nobody there." But I'm seeing her. She's by the fence, holding the fence, looking at everybody. La Llorona. Well, seemed to be the Llorona. I would
Christian,
see
he
her
had he
on
had an
one side of
experience.
the fence. Was it?
Kristen is asking where did you have that experience? Because she says she knows someone that saw her in a park in LA by a pond. Well, he had it around his house, Christian. She was trying to get into his house. They're in Raymondville, Texas.
Yeah.
As long
No,
as it's
her.
raining,
Oh, trust me, her Jessica Boyle's the way she sounds is a lot worse than somebody yelling from help in the woods.
that shit. When you hear that sound, it hits you in your core, right down into the middle of your body.
Your senses get triggered because it's one of those eerie cries, man. That it just it's not good. That it's evil. For those that know the legend of the Llorona, when she appears, is because she's trying to take somebody. She's either coming for an unfaithful man or coming for a child that's not baptized.
I'm not comfortable talking about this, man, while it's thundering and lightning outside, man.
Oh man, she's everywhere. Uh, Christian Pierce, she's everywhere.
And then where there's a
Anywhere
water,
where there's water, a pond, a creek, an
canal.
irrigation system, the ocean. Could be raining outside. That's when she shows up in the rain.
Don't say that, man. It's raining over here, man.
I saw you dancing in the rain.
With him. With him. Andaba con el cucuy.
So let me see if I can find a picture of the Llorona. Let me look for one, a good one.
Is it raining where you're working at, Medlin? That's what she looks like, Christian. Yo, if he was cheating on her, that's probably why. Christian Pierce. Damn, that rain is heavy, cousin. You hear that wind out there too, man. Yes, Jaime. We're expecting 80 mile an hour winds with this storm, Jaime.
There is several movies that are out. There's one called The Legend of the Llorona, The Curse of the Llorona. Uh,
It never rains in Austin. I don't know. Jesus Amaya, usually when you rebuke something in the name of Jesus Christ, they leave. Mm-mm-mm. No bueno. No bueno. I know you can hear it, Jaime. I'm hearing it. I don't like it.
what is he hearing, Primo?
He's hearing the rain over here through the screen. It's gonna get worse, man. The strong wind hasn't come in yet. Like I remember one time, one of the Cuates Garzas, we were living in Raymondville, man. We were under a tornado warning, and this baboso sitting outside his front yard with a damn barbecue pit growing. "¿Qué estás haciendo, güey?" He goes, "Oh, I'm having a tornado party." Go, "Estás pendejo, güey." He thought it was like a hurricane. I said, "No, man, tornado's different. A hurricane is wind and water, but a tornado runs through the town, bro. It sucks everything up and throws stuff everywhere." So he turned off his barbecue pit and went inside. Yes, beyond the box. Oh, there she is right there. How you doing, Yeso Misso? Welcome in, buddy. We were talking about the whaler. Have you seen her before, Missile? I've never lived anywhere but well, I've lived in 3 different places, but mainly Fort Worth and mainly Raymondville, Texas. They're the only place that I've actually ever called home. And when I'm not in Fort Worth, I miss the city. Madeline wants to know why you got to put her on the screen, cousin.
Oh, she wants another one, another picture. Let me find another one for her.
Wow, she's in a wedding dress too, dude. Oh, what the hell?
You okay, cousin?
I felt like a shot go through my left arm, man. I don't know what the hell happened. Must be the image on the screen. And Madeline is screaming, no! In true Star Wars fashion, Madeline, she is your mother. No! What is wrong with this picture, Madeline? It's not like you can see her face. It's not like she's making the cry that she makes. It's just standing there. That's from one of the movies, I believe.
Yeah, it's from one of the movies.
She's singing you a song, Madeline. Abracadabra, she's gonna reach out and grab you. Yeah, she gonna reach out and grab you.
Yeah, I got a picture of her wailing from one of the movies. Let me take a screenshot of her. I mean, let me crop her. This
What do
is
you
from the
think,
movie The
man?
Curse of the Llorona.
Yeah, I think I walked by when my sister was watching this, man. My sister used to love scary movies. Instead of screaming, she would laugh the whole time during the movie. I said, "You're a serial killer." Oh wow,
All right, here
wow.
we go. Here's the other one. This for Sister Madeline. She wanted another picture of the Llorona.
uh,
Quiero Taco Bell.
Quiero Whataburger. Quiero fajitas.
Se venden chiclets, se venden chiclets.
Naranjas con chilito. Naranjas con chilito. uh, wow, that's a very disturbing image.
Where's Sister Madeline at? Are you working
She's,
tonight? Is it raining in
she,
Austin?
she said it's not raining. It's hot as heck.
Oh, okay. Can do a rain
Yes,
dance so I can rain for you.
yes, Scott Baker. It is a crazy night. Yeah, you're gonna make that man and leave, cousin. She said, ya se
Okay,
va.
let me take it off. Let me take it off.
No te vayas.
There you go.
Deteniendo.
Take it off.
How do we used to say it back in the day, cousin? No te vayas. Deteniendo. Calm down. Hey, cousin. Heard a joke today, man. How do you say CPR in Spanish?
No sé, no sé.
Cálmate, pendejo, respira. Ah.
And I want to show you something because she is in English also, like but she's called the Whaler.
We're
But
sorry,
it's actually
Madeline.
the Llorona, but it's called the Whaler. I want to show y'all something.
I'm gonna apologize to you, Madeline. I'm sorry. All jokes aside, sorry that we made you feel uncomfortable.
You see it, cousin?
She is La Llorona, Madeline. Siempre está llorando. She can't get her name out of your name out of her mouth. You live in her head rent free, Madeline. Pinche Ortega.
There you go. I had
Wow.
I had these DVDs of her, the Whaler 1 and 2.
Wow.
This one says a story. The Whaler, La Llorona.
Mm-hmm.
She's down here, La Llorona, the Whaler.
Uh-huh. The whaler.
Yeah, I got this DVD.
Why do they hate you so much, Madeline? Why is your name always on their lips?
The Llorona on DVD. I got the movie.
That's it. You got the box set.
Yeah, 1 and 2.
Wow.
But you know what's crazy about that? That in the movie it talks about that the Llorona uses uh, mirrors and windows like portals, kind of
Yeah.
like what's the name? Uh, Mary, what was it called? Like Bloody Mary.
Mm.
She can use mirrors, anything with the reflection. She
Yes,
can use
cousin.
it as a portal.
Because water can be used as a mirror because it reflects, so she can go use it as a portal.
Let me take her off. See, now that one looks more scarier.
Please take that off, man. It's starting to thunder over here, man. Getting creeped out like me. Hold on.
Uh,
There we go.
y'all want to talk about stories? Why not bring you the Legend of the Llorona?
Hey, we've been talking about La Llorona for an hour and 22 minutes, cousin.
Nah, primo, not no hour and 22 minutes.
Yeah?
Because I was sharing short reels, remember?
Oh, okay, okay. Well, at least 45 minutes. Hey, Scott Baker, what would you do if you heard that sound that my cousin made and it was raining and you see a lady dressed in white coming? What would you do? Nah, man, he's not trying to scare anybody. He's talking about a legend, folklore. Yeah, they say a myth, but if you're
It's
Hispanic, we
real.
know better that it's not a myth.
It's a real legend, a real myth, a real legend because it exists. No, you don't want to talk. I have a picture, man. I think it might be the Llorona looking at me. Let me look for it.
It's
Let me see if I
thriller.
can find
It's thriller, Jaime. No, 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 no.
it. Ain't there a song that says llorar, llorar, llorar?
I don't know, man. I don't listen to Hispanic music that much, cousin.
Oh, you don't, cousin?
No, I'm still a rocker, man. I listen to classic rock that's called nowadays and nothing but 80s new wave, which is old wave now, but it was new wave once. Yep, always the white gown and the long black hair, Christian. I don't know that paranormal caught on tape. I don't give that credit as being actual. I think it's scripted.
Yeah, it's all BS. But check out this photo. This is not. I know it's not the Llorona, but it's creepy because it's looking at me, and it's in the woods. It from inside the woods while I was investigating in the woods. So I don't want to scare you all. That's not my intent here for tonight. But here we go. Let me show this image here. And make sure it's there. Okay, there we go. It's there. This one looks freaked out. It's like somebody trying to play peekaboo with me. Here we go.
Oh, what the heck? Yeah, that made me want to go to the bathroom. I'll be back. Oh.
That's from inside the woods. The only thing I did is I made it bigger. I need to go there and look for the original picture. When I find the original picture, I will share it with y'all again. But this is magnified. I wanted to show you that it was peeking from behind uh, the branches, but I could see the face and the nose and everything looking at me. There's an eye right here. Guess this where the other eye would be, like the eyebrows here, and then there's a nose. Tell me what y'all think about that photo right there. What do we got here? What do you think about that photo right there? I still need to look into the archives to find the original because that one's magnified. But the original, you will be able to see where it's looking through the trees, through the branches. Jessica Boyle said, "Hell nah." Oh my god. I tell you, when I'm doing my investigations, I run into the things that are living out there in the woods, and they're not afraid to show their appearance. It was just me, myself, my mother nature, and what lives within Mother Nature. And this could be a possible bruja too. She was not happy. Look at the way she's looking at me. You might never know that this might be the second bus that attached itself to me, cousin.
Right?
What do you think about that, cousin? What would you do? You run into something like that?
First off, I would make sure I have my box cutter with me. Second, I would try to start praying, type binding rebuke.
No, Scott. This is a branch. Branch here is a branch here and a branch over here. But she was in between the branches, peeking at me. But I magnified her, so you'll be able to see her face. You see the circle? I had magnified it to be able to see the face better.
Wow, that's crazy, man. And that's looking through your window?
No, that's in the woods, cousin.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
This is from Elms Grove. Who wants to go to Elms Grove? I'll take you to this location where I captured this. I'll tell you where it's at, and you just go in the woods and see what you capture. Come, nobody wants to go to Elms Grove with me.
You know what, cousin? I'll go. If you ever wanna, I'll go. If I go visit, we can go.
Hey, cousin, how would I always invite people and then see the pictures and like, no, I'll pass. I'm good.
Huh?
Look, this what doesn't it look like a face right there?
Well, that's a face, man, and it looks like a female, indigenous female.
She don't look happy.
Nope.
Possible shapeshifter skinwalker. Look at her look, man. Like mean,
She,
like she wants to attack.
she looks indigenous.
Well, because it is a face, a spiritual face, a manifestation of a face. Yeah. So I just wanted to share with y'all. Do you think that's is that short reel worthy?
I believe it is because that's an indigenous female cousin. She looks Indian.
She looks native, cousin.
Yes, very native. If only Walks with Bear were here, she would attest to that.
I don't know.
That's
If she's gonna be. I don't think she's gonna be here for a while, man. She wasn't having a good day yesterday. Yes, when I used to live there in Elms Grove. All right, let me take her off. Say bye, everybody. See you later. We type banner because Jesus Christ's name. You're not
amen,
allowed to uh, attach yourself to anybody in this life.
amen, amen. Welcome back, people.
Tell you, man, I got a lot of crazy pictures. I had I got rid of cameras that I captured
Hello,
literally
Len.
demonic
How you doing,
entities
Len?
right beside me, showing me their teeth and everything. That I grabbed the phones that I had, the cell phones, and I grabbed the phone and threw the phone into the woods because I didn't want to take that to my house. Some crazy, wicked pictures. And one of them, I could feel something beside me, and I took it, and you could see the face and everything right there beside me, looking at me, showing me his teeth. You know, that's another thing. Why do you think they always show their teeth?
That's that for the shock value, cousin. For the shock value, so you can see that it's got teeth and it can hurt you to scare you. I mean, why don't they just if they can manifest it into anything? Why don't they just manifest into a normal man and fight you man to man? You know what I'm saying? Why they gotta show big old teeth and big old claws? Why can't you just come in normal and see what that's gonna get you? It's gonna get you an ass whooping. That's what's gonna get you. Hello, Sailor Nemesis. Welcome in.
I want to share another one. The only reason I'm sharing her is because you know how they said the Llorona is white. Well, I went to this area in this woods that I want to go investigate because a lot of people have died in around these woods, car accidents and stuff like that. So I want to go investigate to see will catch anything crazy out of the ordinary, and I did catch something out of the ordinary.
Monica. Monica said the reason they showed you his teeth is because they wanted to bite you or give you a hickey. A werewolf hickey.
So let me see
Oh, yeah.
something. There it is. All right, here we go. Here's another one I want to share since we were talking about the Llorona. This is like a female entity. I caught in a tree. Uh, Let me go to it. Here we go.
Hello, Joe Burgers. Welcome in, brother.
Tell me what y'all think about that one. Can you see the female face?
Yeah, I see it. That's all they want, Scott. All these apparitions, that's all they want. They want the soul. Destroy the body to claim the soul.
Let's see what people think about this one here.
Yeah, man, the way it's shaped and the face, that looks like Jenna Ortega.
Trying to give a bigger picture of her. But this is as big as she's gonna get, I think. Yeah. Did she get bigger there?
Yeah, that does look like chick from that show Wednesday, the Jenna Ortega.
There we go. That's the thing. You can see her better there. Now, an hour and 30 minutes, primo.
Yes, sir. Now in 36 minutes.
La
Yeah,
chupa rosa.
that's the face, Sailor Nemesis. I know the spot you're looking at, and yeah, that's the face. It was wild. Nemesis is above that face. There's another one standing there. It's got a white face with black hair. I'm looking at it right now. So she's standing right above her head, Sailor. You follow it up, you see the face way at the top of the picture. Yeah, this picture is weird. There's so many things appearing there. Yes, it does, Scott Baker. You should have got here earlier, Nemesis. We were showing La Llorona. It really creeped Madeline out. Now I'm gonna have to flip this over.
This one's gonna creep you out right now. Then I'm fixing to show you too.
That's better. Yeah, I hope that doesn't fall from there. That's right there in Temple, Sailor. You took this not too long ago, right, cousin? Maybe a week or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. I went to an area where many people have died in car wrecks, just to see if there was anything paranormal causing the accidents, and I captured that.
Yes, hi man. I'm telling you, kind of looks like Jenna Ortega from that show Wednesday. And then there's one standing on top of her head. You can see the face way up at the top of the picture. It's a white face with black hair. Hoy no más.
Ambulance.
No thunder. Oh no, man. You probably hear ambulance in a little while, man. Cause it is late at night. That's why you don't hear the ambulance. Because over here in Fort Worth, man, they can't drive worth the lake. It starts raining and everybody turns Klingon. It's a good day to die. Yes, Jaime. La Ortega, no la Ortega.
If you think that's creepy, I got something for y'all that I want to show y'all.
Yep. You should go out there with your camera, Nemesis, and go back and check the footage to see what you got. Yep, you might get some Nemesis.
All right, I'll go to the next ones that I want to share. Here we go.
Oh wow.
And I got closest of it. I'm gonna leave it up there to see what people see.
I see red eyes, a nose, and teeth.
I'm gonna move it up,
And
eliminate me out of the. I'm gonna
I
eliminate myself out of the picture.
I see a snout and some red eyes over here. So yeah, man, I see one, two, maybe three things in this picture.
Should take it one more closer.
Yeah, that's one that I saw, and I see
Look, look at the
one there.
mouth cut.
I see the mouth, but there's one standing behind him that's taller than him. At the very top, there's two things right there. There's one over here in the left hand side, my left hand side. So there's like three. That's crazy, man. It's baring
Don't
his
say,
teeth. Madeline is saying, "Onta la duendita."
she took me up. She took off on her lizard. We're supposed to be on the date.
uh, man, I'm gonna have to deactivate the alarm on my truck, man, because it's about to. Every time it clicks, like it's gonna go off, man. Real sensitive. It's Gojira, primo. It's Gojira. That's crazy, man. I've never seen that picture, cousin. Yeah, man. Lionel was very disrespectful, man. He would say, "Thundercats, ho!" Remember, man, when we used to get back from school, dude, and we watched that and the GI Joe.
Yeah. So,
Feature Madeline. Madeline said he wanted to ask Gabe about his car's extended warranty.
yeah, let's take a closer look at it.
Let's take a closer look. Welcome back, Joel. Hey, that's right, Jaime. He'd
Look at
always
those
be
teeth. Dude.
he'd always be calling Mummer a hoe. Wow, dude, look at those dientotes. That's awesome. Payday is always awesome, Joel.
There's some rugged teeth. No,
Yep, yep. Wow.
All right.
That's a good capture, cousin. Damn good capture.
Will you hit it with the Bucks cutter, cousin?
I try. You know how I am, man. Me dicen el Juan sin miedo.
All right, let's take that off.
Just like that joke, cousin. They asked this guy, "You act tough." He goes, "Yeah, well, my mom was Juana Machetes y tu papá se llama Pedro Navaja. ¿Y tú cómo te llamas?" Ay, Pancho Puñales. Oh man.
Two guys at school were gonna fight. Took too long. I'm gonna go home and watch Thundercats.
Whoa. What, Madeline?
Plancha Villa.
You know how I am, Madeline. You should know how I am by now. You've been coming in here a long time. You were here before I came in here, so you should know how I am.
I got another one where I wanted to share with you, but let me work on the picture real quick.
You keep working on that picture, cousin. I'm just glad I'm making these people laugh, man. You know how it is, man. You come in here, you get a little demonic stuff with just a taste of comedy, man. You gotta keep people smiling. Ah, for a minute there, I thought I saw something standing behind me. Freaked me out. I was gonna run like like Madeline. Gonna go run and get my box cutter from my room. I keep it on the nightstand, cousin. I keep I keep the box cutter on the nightstand, man. Got a brand new blade in it. So how's your night going, Madeline? I hope the vehicle you're in has air conditioning, because you said it's hot over there. I'm running the air conditioning here and I'm hot. I have to turn off my ceiling fan because it makes a lot of noise. And all I hear is the rain hitting the roof. Am I behind on the chat again? Yep. You know me very well, Madeline. That is my nickname. I'm trying really hard, Joel, to keep you all laughing. Well, hopefully you get it looked at soon, because it's too hot not to have AC. My my truck has AC, but I gotta buy another vent switch because it's coming out through all the vents. Defroster, leg warmer, and the vents that come out the front. They hit you in the face, so it's coming out in through three different places. So it takes a while for it to cool down in there. I did change the. I did change the damn. What do you call it? The cab filter. Welcome, Deborah Northworthy. How you doing? That's why you're shrinking, Madeline, because you're sweating so much, you're losing all that weight, you're getting smaller and smaller. uh, yeah, I've seen those Sailor Nemesis. I saw some the other day that they throw that mist, and it was in the car. It looked pretty cool. You need to put some of that leak detector, super duendita. Yeah, I seen the boots. Oh, throw a little bit of a freon in there and a detector for leaks, and you'll make sure that way it'll show you where the leaks are. 'Cause I saw Abe's son, Xavier, changing out a whole AC pump and everything. Well, at least you called me the Riddler and not the Diddler, Jaime. Well, at least you said Riddler, Jaime, and not the Diddler.
All right. I worked on a picture. I'll share something with y'all. You catch up
Let's
to the
do it.
comments. I went too far back.
Uh, yeah, the Diddler, Jaime. Mr. I have baby oil.
What the hell?
Green eyes and blonde hair. I thought the Super Saiyans had blue eyes and blonde hair, Learning. Even when they go into God mode, the eyes are still blue. Unless he goes to Ultra, then his eyes are gray. What the heck? I'm still laughing about it, man. And that's right behind you, cousin.
There's something in the picture. Yeah, a couple
Mm-hmm.
of things.
Yeah, I see one right behind you and a shiny one in the back. I see eyes right there. There's one, and then when you go up to the left, up to the right, there's another one up there.
Oh
His
man,
eyes
didn't
are,
make it big enough. Yeah, it's You can see the face of this one real good.
Yeah, that's God mode learning. That's crazy, cousin. The other one has green eyes and is looking toward you. There's one right there, and then you go up a little bit, and he's right there. A little bit more to the right. Right there is one of his eyes. There, yep. You're welcome, my queen.
You
And
seen this
then,
one how he looks, cousin?
yeah, I see it. There's one at the bottom of the screen too, man. He's looking right at you. No, no, no. More to my left. Right there, but to the left. Right there. There's the face right there. Hello, Edna. How you doing? Welcome in. So that's one, two. I see three. Uh, I only see three. There might be four, but I only see three. We're going through a storm, Edna. We're going through a storm, and we were talking about La Llorona. We were been seeing pictures. Riddle me this, Jesse. Riddle me this, Jaime. Tú yo de rodillas y tú de ladito. Me meto la llave en el agujerito. ¿Qué es?
Uh-huh.
You want a riddle? There's a riddle, Jaime, and it's in Spanish. Let me know. I'm gonna repeat it. Yo de rodillas y tú de ladito. Te meto la llave en el agujerito. ¿Qué es, Jaime?
Go.
Well, I hope you get that much needed rain.
One more closer look at that fella.
Well, thank you, Edna. Look
There
at
he
that
is.
thing, man. There he is, right there.
Oh, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
Boom,
No,
check out.
Jaime, hey, no seas más pensado, Jaime. Es un Beliz, güey. Le metes la llave para que se abra en el agujerito, güey. Calmado. Yeah. I don't have a CDL, Jaime. I don't back up for a load, bro. You got the wrong dude with the beard. You need to go look at that other place where that truck driving dude.
Hey, there's a closer look at it, guys and gals. Oh, there it is.
No, I'm not a Boricua, man, but I used to hang around with a lot of Cubanos, chica. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, it does have a humongous head, Scott. It's crazy, man. Look at his big ass arms.
How you doing, sis?
Hello, prima. ¿Cómo estás?
A little more close up of it, cousin.
Yeah, do it too, primo. Vamos a ver el Lucaroo. Ooh. Get hot in here. Ay, agüita, agüita, agüita. So it's 11:46 over there, Beatriz. Yes, it does, Jaime. Mira nomás. Qué perrote.
There it is.
I am okay, prima. I'm seeing blurry out of one of my eyes, but I'm okay. Bye, Scott. Have a good time. I mean, have a good rest. We are night stalkers, Scott Baker. We stalk the night.
I think I'm gonna make that one into a short reel,
Yeah, that's short, real worthy.
just like
That's
that.
it. Sé que los babosos no dicen que es fauna. Pendejos.
You can see the teeth,
Yeah, you can see the teeth.
the
You can see
eyes, the ear.
you can see his massive. Wow. 2 hours, cousin. 2 hours and 2 minutes. It's chamuco. Yes, right. Jaime. Chamuco. Chamuco, el Cucuy, y la Llorona. They're a tag team, man. They're a trio.
Where you gonna find images like this, man? Look at that.
not, not on any of the other shows that they're out there, man. They'll read you a story.
I got so many images, man. It's crazy. All I gotta do look into the archives, and I pull out something out of there just by the pictures because I know there's stuff in the pictures. You know. This one says over here in Temple. Well, I'll go investigate. I got several others. I got some that are like 13, 14 foot tall. You wanted white rice?
I like white rice better than fried rice because at least when with the white rice, if you have all the ingredients, you can make a good atole de arroz. Atole de arroz.
But you put sugar in it, don't you? Oh,
No,
the
honey.
brown sugar.
No, honey. I got some honey that's from around here that I use for when I get a scratchy throat and whatnot. So yeah, I use a spoonful of honey, cousin. Because what's her name? Cynthia told me to stop using that white sugar because it's bad for me. To use the brown sugar or some honey. Remember, my dad used to make a killer arroz con pollo, man, and we lost that recipe. Can't nobody make it the way he used to make it, man. He could everything together in a pressure cooker, man. It would come out. Ooh, that rice was so sticky because he wouldn't use water. He used beer to cook it, man. Yes, natural honey, Beatriz. I mean, I did pretty good today, cousin. Sweet rice milk, like they sell at the store. Just well, I'm gonna find it, Jaime. I'm pretty proud of myself today, cousin. I kept it down to 3 sodas today, man, instead of the 6 pack I usually drink.
I don't drink like that, cousin.
Yeah, no. Well, I'm cutting down, man. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to make it less. I'm hoping by the end of this upcoming week I won't be drinking any sodas.
It's good, primo.
I'm trying hard, man. I've drank about 10 of these today. These water bottles. So working on 15 now. Drank more than 10 all day.
I do
I
got
don't.
the primo. I do got the original picture of the bruja that I captured in the woods. Do you want to see it?
Share it, cousin. I was watching the recap of your show last night. You said it was an hour of power, and it turned out to be 3 hours.
It happens that way sometimes. If y'all want to see the other picture, the full picture of the bruja that I captured in the woods, give me a thumbs up or give me a hell yeah.
Go on, Jaime. Answer Edna Wilson's question. What's a chamuco? It's the boogeyman, Edna. It's the boogeyman.
It's another thing for the boogeyman, the devil, whatever. All right,
You way behind on them chats, cousin.
I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying to see the thumbs up.
No, I
Don't
gave you
flip me.
one.
Don't flip me off now.
That's the
Uh,
werewolf dog.
Man, I'm way behind on the comments.
hmm I think Madeline might have gave you a thumbs up. Maybe Sailor Moon. I mean Sailor Nemesis. I heard him, Edna. I heard him. I seen it.
All right, here we go. Let me go look for it. Here's another one. Let me find it. There's a full picture of it. Let me know when you see her.
These Duenditas thumbs are too fast for Abe. It's right there, cousin. Right in the on the right side of the picture. Right there.
I'm just
And then
showing you
there's,
the full picture.
then there's another one by that first tree. You can see the head and the shoulders. Yeah, I already spotted two, three. Spotted three.
She's right here, y'all. For those don't know, she's here low to the ground.
Yep. And then there's a dog or something next to her, and then there's a something else by that first tree. I see eyes and teeth right next to her on her right. My left, I see eyes and teeth, and then I see a figure standing by that tree that's got, I think it's a, might be a shapeshifter skinwalker.
Let me crop this section a little bit closer.
You learned how to spot them while you've been on the show, huh, Madeline? Yes, I see something that looks like a dog with teeth next to her, Stephanie, and I see something standing in the back. Yeah, I still see that back there.
You work on the picture, get it bigger.
Wow, that thing looks wicked. You can see it's bearing teeth and whatever, man. The eyes are green or yellow. Can't really tell. It's crazy, cousin. They're so black and they try to blend in with the greenery. Looking right at that creature, whatever it is. Yeah, see, it's got teeth and green eyes, man. It's right there. And then there's the one back there by that first tree. No, more to my right, man. More to my right. More to my right. A little bit high up, go up. You can see the head go up. Right there's the head. Make a circle. No, you went too high. Come back down. Come back. Make a circle right there. There's a head right there, body and all that. There's something standing there, but down here, that thing that's next to the witch, it's got green eyes and it's showing teeth, man. You don't see it? It's black. It's black with green eyes, and you can see the white teeth. Right there's the teeth. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. I can't stop seeing that. The witch is next to him, but that right there, man, I don't know what that is. They look like dogs. Beatriz, they're lichen. Look at the ears on that thing, Primo.
Yeah, make it bigger, wider. Sorry, I wasn't showing you the full screen.
See, I see the witch standing, sitting over there, but then you see this green thing, this black thing over here with the green eyes and the teeth, and then you see that thing over there by that first tree. I know Jaime, my cousin has the real proof on this channel, and that's probably why he gets all this hate because his show is different from all the other shows that are up on these platforms. You can clearly see the witch, and you can clearly see that black spirit that's right there, and you can clearly see back there that it might be a shapeshifter skinwalker. It might, as tall as it is, it might be a Wendigo.
Well, actually, this is the same location where I captured the picture of the Wendigo.
I see what looks like a Bigfoot or a werewolf back there, and I see two other things back there on top of where the witch is sitting that are looking right at you. One's in green, one's in brown, but they're all looking at you. And then I see a wolf head on top of where that black thing is staring at you. I see a wolf head staring back this way. So yeah, there's a lot of things in this picture. Yep, one, two, three, four, five, six. I see six different things in this picture, cousin.
Yeah,
Seven. I just saw another face up there on top of where that at the very edge of the picture.
I didn't even try to go back to that area, man. Ever since I took this picture. Yeah, I never went back. Not into the woods.
Well, you know, as good as this picture is, there's Bob also out there saying it's all fauna. And yeah, I mean that's the thing. We don't charge a thing for exposing stuff like this to our brothers and sisters so they can awaken. There are no tiers for membership here in this channel. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I just found another face, cousin. That's 8. Wow. Like the more I look, the more I see. It's a good capture, cousin.
I'm gonna show you a picture right now.
I think this one right here is real worthy. It's crazy, man. Look at all the different things that are in this picture. The more I look, the more things keep popping out at me.
Right, she's right there.
Yep, Jaime. Yep.
But let me take her off, so nothing to transfer through here. Even though it's everybody's having fun looking at it. Brown hair, yeah. I could take a close up of her so y'all can see her. Cause I got another picture I can share.
Good night, Dick Richards. Rest well, my brother.
You know what? I'll tell her they're shapeshifter skinwalkers, primo, and that they're native.
Uh-huh.
I think I have proof of that here. Uh,
Did La Prima leave already?
oh, I don't know, cousin.
I haven't seen her post anything.
Dick Richards.
Oh, she's
There
here.
she is.
Good night, Beatriz.
So
Rest
now
well, Prima.
this picture that I'm going to share with y'all right now next is from Elms Grove. It's one of those
Good
things
night.
that I know what it is. I believe they're native spirits,
Good night,
but
Yeso.
there's something familiar with this photo to the other photos that I got of the shapeshifter skinwalker that looks like a werewolf. It's the necklace. Remember how I told you he's got a necklace? For those that were tuning in, he's got a necklace around his neck. This picture is gonna freak you out. So to me, I believe that they're the Tonka ones, the natives. So let me share these pictures.
Oh, okay, Beatriz. My bad.
Let me get on here. I don't know what happened. Okay, there.
Oh, okay. My bad. Guess everybody was saying night to Dick.
You ready for this one? Here we go.
Oh, wow. What the heck? Oh, I see the mouth. See the teeth, the nose, the eyes. Wow, cousin.
Check out the necklace.
Yeah, I see it.
Here's a necklace. If you look at the face, it looks native. But there's the necklace right here around the neck. And there's a lot of spirits here. There's one here, one here,
I
This
see
one
one
here,
big werewolf
here,
cousin is what I see.
here. Many
Cousin,
spirits, many
all I
spirits.
see, all I see is one big werewolf. That's all I see.
No,
Here's
there's many
some.
spirits, primo, and it's not the face of a werewolf. It's actually a native. Look, well, that just makes it black and white, but you can see all the images of all the spirits that are here. But I'll just leave it at this one. I'm gonna take a close up of the face.
Like I said, all I see is one big dog jumping. But yeah, you're right. It could be a bunch of different spirits that are banded together. Show no fear, Edna. Show no fear. That way there will be no spiritual opening. Whoa. Well, I'm re-looking at it, but I still see the same thing. I see the face of a man in the middle of it, but that's what I see.
All right. There you go. Get a closer look at it. Here's the face of the man. Looks like a native female here. There's her face. There's another one here, but let's take a closer to the face of the man, or the native, should I say. You can see his face right there. He's got a necklace around his neck.
I see the necklace.
Yeah. Well, you see the necklace how it looks?
Looks like teeth.
Exactly. That's the same necklace that a certain showreel that I created has. The same necklace. See how he's got three?
Yeah.
Check it out. You see, so to me, this is a shapeshifter skinwalker. Yeah, it's in the form of the native, but it's a shapeshifter skinwalker. Just remember this image here, guys. Because I'm fixing to show you something. Let me take that off. Just remember the necklace. It looks, and you say, what does it look like, Primo? Like teeth, right? So the necklace looks like teeth. Okay. Oh shoot!
Did you share something, cousin?
I'm trying to, but you sent me way up there.
It says
Okay, let me.
spiritual encrypted encounters demon with horns.
Okay, here we go. Remember the teeth, y'all. Okay, let me get it. Let me go find it. I said, remember the teeth.
The teeth necklace.
The teeth necklace. Here we go. We can submit that as evidence that the native is a shapeshifter skinwalker. And this is why I say this. Here we go. I wish it would have been Scooby Doo Thursday because we would have solved the mystery.
Yeah,
Here you go, cousin. Remember the necklace?
I see it. I see the
It
necklace.
is. It is right there. Same necklace on the neck of this. What is that?
It looks like a dog, a whoop dog.
Like a dog man, right? Or a werewolf.
Yeah, it's sitting
There's
next
a
to it.
necklace.
It's
There's a
sitting next.
necklace that the native was wearing.
It's sitting
The
next to a
necklace.
troll.
You see it?
I see it, and it's sitting next to a troll.
I'm saying, but there's a necklace that is
I see the
that
necklace.
the native is actually a shapeshifter skinwalker.
Mm-hmm.
The question is, where did he get the fangs? Was it because it said that normally he uses hide or something that belonged to something to be able to
Mm-hmm.
manifest, right? So there's the teeth of what I showed you, what he was wearing.
Mm-hmm.
Let me keep on going forward so we can get a little bit brighter, but you can see the teeth right there. There you go. There they are.
Yep.
Same teeth that the native was wearing. I'll be right back, cousin.
All right, cousin. I didn't know you were still here beyond the box. You got me a Scooby snack. So what do you think about that green troll that's sitting next to that lycanthrope? I mean, it's not, you can't see it sitting there. It's got hair. I see black eyes, a big ass nose, and it's just sitting there with the whoop dog. Oh wow, he was rubbing on your leg. Thank you for sharing, Madeline. Oh wow, that's creepy, Prima. Wow, wow, wow. You have to step away for a few nut, and you're here. Yeah, a box. I hate that, man. I hate that autocorrect. Oh man, you became a victim of the autocorrect beyond the box. Well, everything gets passed down, Jaime. Everything gets passed down. I mean, look at the stuff my father left behind. The only reason I'm not into that no more is because I'm into Christianity now. Yeah, you were saying that there's something that hangs around her, right, cousin? Well, if you wake up at 3, Sailor, don't go back to sleep because it's a Heavenly Father trying to give you a message. But if you wake up at 3:30 every night, then that's something evil. Don't use sage, Edna. Age only attracts them to your house. You need Palo Santo. Yeah, sage only attracts them. It doesn't get rid of them. It attracts them. You want to get rid of something that's in your house, and you use Palo Santo. That's crazy, Prima. If it turns on by itself, I would recommend you unplug it at night. I ain't gonna lie. When I go to bed and go lay down, like the other night, I played the whole book of Enoch full blast in my room so I could have background noise. That way, I don't pretend to hear noises that aren't there. That's what that's what you need to use. Edna, is Palo Santo, not sage. If it's before then, Sailor, it's the Heavenly Father trying to send you a message. But anything that wakes you up at exactly 3:30, then that's the evil one, and that's why you shouldn't wake up at that hour. It's like right now, it's already after 2 a.m. here in Fort Worth, and I'm trying to go to bed before 3, but I don't know how long this power hour is gonna go. Yeah, that would have creeped me out too, Jaime, especially if it's keeping up with the vehicle. You have a device that catches ghosts, Prima? Wow. Yeah, I would recommend you just use Palo Santo, Edna, because like I said, if you smudge with sage, then you just attracting them to you. Yeah, I've seen those devices on TikTok and Facebook. I don't want to call anything that's not there into my house. De por sí, I see my puppy that died in here almost every other night. The little the little thing runs by me while I'm walking. Then I know it's him because he's black. As far as seeing them, you've been seeing them all your life, cousin. Actually, Sailor Moon, what I've heard is that at midnight it's the witching hour and it goes all the way till 3 a.m. where it turns into the demonic hour. That lasts till like 6 or 7 when the sun comes up. You're welcome, Edna. I mean, I wouldn't want you to smudge with sage and attract something into your house that's not there. That's why I say use the Palo Santo. And I'm sure that my cousin Abe would probably give you the same advice. Well, welcome back, cousin.
Oh, hit the 2 hours and 30 minutes when we went over, cousin.
2 hours and 35 minutes, cousin.
Oh man. So what do you think, man, of the comparison of the teeth?
It's the same. It's the same necklace, cousin. It could be the same person that's just moving around.
But it's in beastly form there.
Yes, yes. It's very beastly. Even the eyes are green.
Wizard shapeshifter skinwalker.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take
I
that
see.
off.
I was gonna say I see a skull sitting there to his right hand side. That could have been a Wendigo.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a necklace. It's the same. It's the same necklace.
I know you worked those hours, Madeline. Sorry.
Let's take a close look at them one more time. There it is.
Yeah, I see it now.
St. Nicholas.
What's going on in LA, Beyond the Box? I don't watch news, so I don't know. Well, thank you, Madeline. We over here telling you how to deal with things that might come up while you're working at night. Ty Body Review. It's Harry. What's Harry? Harry and the Hendersons? I don't know. What are y'all talking about? What's going on in Calipas that I don't know about? Oh, riots.
But Quiet Riot, I haven't seen them in a long time.
Bang your head.
You figured, in the band popular back in the day?
Yeah, yeah. I was a fan.
Quiet Riot, they're in LA.
Hmm. Hmm. Bang your head. Mental health to drive you mad.
All the Mexicans that are illegal in the States don't want to go back to Mexico, and they're causing a riot. I don't know.
The Juanita says, I will raise it. Juanita alarm. Here I run into a possessed crackhead. You moved from Cali 24 years ago. Beyond the Box. Cool.
I'm gonna take a quick little break. You can talk to the Shaq cousin. You want me to place a show reel real quick? Another one that I created.
No, cousin, let's just leave it like that because that way you leave and it stays on the screen.
All right, okay, okay. You don't want to spook any people getting spooked.
I don't want
I don't mean,
Duendita. I don't
I
want
don't mean to
Duendita
scare
to.
nobody, man. I'm just sharing my evidence here on spiritual and encrypted encounters.
I don't want you to scare off La Duendita
She can come and drop kick me with her high heels.
with the boots. Yeah, that's 333. That's really demonic, Madeline.
Let's see what else I got here. I can share with y'all.
I didn't know what was going on, yes, so I don't watch the news, man. I stay away off of anything that's state sponsored, like the news. So to me, it's all propaganda. All right, haven't no la asustes. Her little duendita heart could stop. Wow, your Twitter feed is infected with it, Yusuf? Wow. Me either, Learning. I don't watch the news, man. That's crazy, Prima Beatriz. I don't go outside after the sun goes down, man. I don't know. Once the sun goes down, I don't open my doors, be it friend or family. Come back tomorrow. That's simple. It's all lies, Sailor. You're correct. It's all lies. It's all state propaganda. And I don't believe that because all they're doing, little by little, we're losing all the rights that we have. You can't stay here in Fort Worth. You can't stay at the lake anymore. They run you off. You can't be in a park past 11 p.m. Now it used to be 11 p.m. Now as soon as the sun goes down, you can't be at the park. So yeah, you're losing all the rights. They're trying to take all the automatic weapons because the government wants to have all the long guns. So yeah, it's all a bunch of crap. It seems to have calmed down beyond the box. So yeah, it's all a bunch of state gun propaganda. They're trying to get rid of the Constitution, and they're trying to make a one world government, which that ain't ever gonna work. Just like they're trying to make a one world religion, that ain't never gonna work as well. No, sailor, not here in Fort Worth, not in any big city. As soon as the sun goes down, you're not allowed at the parks or at the lakes. They run you off here in Fort Worth. And that's been for years, man. For years that they've been doing that, and it's totally unconstitutional. But the city has its own codes and whatever that they follow. They don't follow the Constitution. But then again, this is a big city. What the heck? Why, Sailor? Because they say that it's owned by the city, and the city says when it opens and when it closes. You can't be at a park after 11, but they run you off at sundown, and you can't legally be at the park until the sun comes up the next day around 7. Well, here in Fort Worth, Madeline, there, especially in the neighborhood that I lived back in the day, it was very very bloody, and a lot of people would get smoked or beat up at the park, and that's why they made it to where you can't be at the park after sundown. It used to be till 11 p.m., but now they just do it at sundown. I remember when you could spend the night at the lake. You can't do that anymore because they run you off. They say if you want to spend the night by the lake, you got to go pay a permit to camp. Nope, nope. If you've been there more than 4 or 5 hours, the cops will come and tell you've been there long enough, and they run you off. Yep. Legally, they close at 11 here in Fort Worth, Sailor. But as soon as the sun comes down, they run you off of the park. You're not supposed to be there. They come and they make a big old stink about it and tell you that you gotta leave. That's after they run your ID to make sure you ain't got no warrants or stuff like that. Cause ID is like crack to these cops nowadays. I laugh at most of these police officers, and I'm not talking about all the police officers, but most of these cops, they were bullied in high school and they became cops to hide behind a badge. I guarantee you, if they weren't wearing that badge, they wouldn't talk to people the way they do. I'll make it even funnier, Sailor Nemesis. Here in Fort Worth, you can't even have a garage sale without buying a permit. Because if you don't have the permit, they have this enforcement that comes out, and if you don't have the proper permit for the yard sale, then they make you take your yard sale down. Unless the city gets its cut, you can't have one. Yeah, man. But where's your right to remain anonymous, Jaime? You don't need to prove anything to them to be who you are, man. What the hell is it their business if you're out walking around or if you're sitting somewhere minding your own business? They should not have the right to just come and run your ID for no reason, man. And they say that, well, if you don't got nothing to hide, then you can show us what we want. But where is your right to remain anonymous, man? You know, my brother used to be just like you, Hyman. He's like, no, well, if you ain't got nothing to fear, then you should show your ID. Well, why should I have to show my ID when I haven't done nothing? I'm just sitting there minding my own business. How the hell are you gonna come over here and try to run me through a damn damn procedures that there was no need just to do that, man? Where are the rights for you just to sit there and mind your own business without them coming over there violating your rights? That's all I'm saying. And they use that if you ain't got nothing to hide, then there shouldn't be a problem. That's a bunch of bull. That's just a way for them to get around your Fourth Amendment right. Why they're gonna run you through a database? You know, when they run you through a database, you're there for a long time. Once they put you in the system, you never get out of the system. So you know that's something to talk about right there, man. I mean, anyway, we're getting off the subject. So what did y'all think about the show tonight? If you don't use your rights, then you lose them. I mean, they're your rights. Just like this whole inspection sticker insurance thing, man.
Get it?
Why are you paying for an inspection sticker and plates if you're not using your vehicle for commerce? If you're just driving around, why do you need a driver's license? Only professional drivers that drive around for money should have to have a driver's license. Everybody else should be free to travel and not have to worry about stuff like that. They just find ways of taking your money. They don't help nothing. Most of the people that call a cop on somebody, they're actually wanting them to get murdered because they come in guns blazing. They don't investigate nothing. They just want your papers. It's like if, you were in Nazi Germany or some crap. They went around asking for papers. How is it going to be the home of the brave and land of the free if you're having your rights violated? About what picture be on the box? The one that's up there where that Primo left, where you can't see his face is all distorted. It looks like he's trapped in a glitch. Yes, and exactly. That's how they start doing it. That's why they're taking away all the long weapons away from the civilians. That way, if there is a revolution and we get to fighting, only the government will have assault rifles. They're gonna leave us with 22s, 38s, something that you have to be close to be able to hit. But yeah, yeah. Don't get me started on that. Yes, you file a report on somebody, sailor. Uh, they won't do nothing about it. And you file a report and put it on paper, they won't do nothing about it. Then when you take matters into their own hand in your own hands, then they come and arrest you for doing what you did, but they wouldn't stop it. I know for a fact how that works because that happened to me. Yes, imagine if the city and the government don't get their cut and can get into your wallet for a permit, then you can't do nothing. You can't even fix your own house without a permit. And what's even funnier, people say, "Oh, I own my house." No, you don't. The government owns your house. That's why you still pay taxes on it. Because if you own the land and the house you live in, you wouldn't be able to. You wouldn't have to pay taxes because it would be your land, and they could always come and take it from you, eminent domain, and they take your land. No, no, not anymore. Every one of those school shootings or shootings, they're all staged by the government, so they can make laws to take guns off the street. It's all coming. Those sanctuary cities, all that. That's coming. It's all down the line, Madeline. They haven't done it because people on the internet have been. They talk about it before it happens, so they have to fall back and wait for another opportunity to try. No, it's not like it used to be. Come on, man. Why you need a seatbelt? A seatbelt will probably kill you. At least if you're ejected out of the car, you have a chance to live if the car blows up. Sorry, cousin, I got distracted. But welcome back.
I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you.
I'm old school. People, I used to ride in the back of my dad's Impala in the back window, laying down back there. We rolled around the seats with no seatbelt. We didn't need to worry that we had insurance because that's just a scam from the government to get into your pocket and keep this insurance charging you whatever they want to charge you. And then when you need them, they're going to raise your rates and then find a way not to pay for the coverage. It's all a scam. I tried to get insurance for my pickup this week. Eh, I have a 25-year-old pickup, and I just wanted the one where if you hit something, $200 for a 25-year-old truck. I was like, man, is it made of gold? What the hell? Yeah, we used to drive in the back in the tailbed area and just sit on the sides. Yeah, they use that eminent domain policy, Jaime, to take possession of the house that you paid for, that you think that you own the land and that they can come and use eminent domain and take your house away from you. And there's nothing you can do about it. It's just the United States is not the United States of America no more. The United States is a corporation now, and that's why everything costs money. Oh, you know why, Missile? I'm gonna tell you why you pay $700 to $1,000 every time they fix your car, because the mechanics nowadays, they charge you by the boat they take off. Every boat costs money for them to take off of it. So to take the bolts off and put them back on, that's what they charge you for. And they're not gonna pay them, Sailor Nemesis, because they're gonna say eminent domain, and that's how they take your house and land away from you. Even the car you own, if they want it, they can take it. Even if you pay for it, they can still take it. All right, Texas, took your time, man. The government has to have their money in your pocket, otherwise they're not happy. Even though they, instead of finding homes for veterans and homeless people here in the United States, they rather send the money to other countries instead of taking care of the people here at home. Well, you don't want to live in California. California is one of the highest priced cities to live in. People. See, me and Abe, we know about that stuff because in our hometown, all the politicians find ways to disappear money that is for things that they need to happen in the city, like cleaning up the storm drainage and stuff like that. That's why it never gets cleaned because they pocket the money, and then when it rains for an hour, the whole city gets flooded. It's all corrupted. Little by little, the government's been sticking their hands in the pocket of the people, and they're making it to where even if you sign a marriage certificate, the marriage license, the way it's set up, the woman's married to the state, not to the male.
You know, on the photo, I just wanted to show the black stuff that's around there. You know, when I talk about black goo,
Yeah,
uh, or disembodied form that is black. Well, when
you covered it.
they attack your senses, they go for
The eyes, the
your
nose, the
mouth,
mouth.
your nose, your eyes. That's why you see the black there,
So you
because
covered in ectoplasm.
yeah, it's trying to attack me. Like it's trying to enter my nose, my mouth, my tear ducts, and towards the ears too. I got black over there. So the disembodied spirit is trying to find a way in. That's what he was trying to do. That's what I was sharing it, and it's in the same area that I got the Wendigo and that witch that I showed earlier.
Hmm.
All that happened in the same area.
And the other thing I don't get, people, is why are they charging us for food that God said we could eat for free? Why are they selling us water that we're supposed to have for free? I don't understand any of that. Well, I've been divorced now for a while, Madeline, so I know how it is. Monica wants to know what were you feeling when you took that picture, cousin?
A lot of energy, a lot of unclean spirits around me. Uh, but I was in the woods already. I said I'm not going to backtrack. I'm going to go into the woods. Like something was trying to keep me away from there, but I still entered, and it was pretty hot and heavy. But right there, I could feel like something was trying to affect me. That's why you see all the black stuff in my face and my towards my tear duct. If you can see, it's nearby the tear duct and the nose and the mouth. Just I was
Okay.
sharing it real quick.
Well, cousin, I'm handing it back to you.
We're at the 3 hour marker, cuz
Yeah.
it's up to you what you want to do. You want to call it a night? We'll call it a night. Beyond the box said that looks bad to me, Abe. That looks bad, Abe. Yeah, I mean that's what happens sometimes. You gotta really be. That's why I stopped going to the woods. Like I don't do as many videos as I used to because I got tired of these things trying to attack me. So of course we always type under Vic and Jesus Christ's name, but uh, I'll be trying to stay out of those areas.
Yes, it's a picture of Abe, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a corporation, sailor. It's a corporation, and even when they give you a ticket, it's a transaction. They say that if you get a ticket, you don't have to pay it. The one that has to pay it is the cop that issues it because his signature is first and yours is second. So he's the one that has to pay it if you don't pay it.
Sister Madeline, ¿cómo quieren? You guys were on fire tonight. You know, we always try to put on a good show. Sometimes we just go with the flow of things. And of course, I have a lot of, the pictures that I show here, I create show reels. So the show reels are on YouTube and on my TikTok. On TikTok is HCS895. and I have a lot of short reels there. And on TikTok, it'll show the full picture. When you make a short reel on YouTube, it takes away from the picture. But I like the short reels on TikTok better because it shows what I'm placing there. Shows it. It don't take away from what I'm posting.
Hey
Compared
guys,
to
you know
YouTube,
what?
takes away.
You know what I find really really messed up, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact that you have to pay for an ID card so that you can be who you are. Because without that ID card, you're not you. How are you gonna pay to be you? I don't get that. That makes no effing sense to me that you need to pay for a little card with a picture that has your picture on it to be you. If you don't have that little card with a picture, then that's not you. You're lying.
I'm not- you. I'm not you. I'm him.
Exactly.
Like Jackie Chan. You. No, I'm not you. The Jackie Chan and I mean the Oriental man and Chris Tucker.
The Oriental man, Chris Tucker.
Remember
Mm-hmm.
you when he was arguing with him.
Mm-hmm.
That cool
You
was
is
he?
you.
I'm not
You
you.
is
I'm
you.
who or something like that.
Thank you for sharing that, Madeline.
But I think
So
we
what
had
do
a
you,
pretty good show here tonight. Then we need to call. We'll call it a night.
all right,
Cause just
cousin.
you got battery power good still.
Uh, I'm down to like 20.
Yeah, we can call it a night. I just want to say thank you for those that support spiritual encrypted encounters and come and just join us. Shoot the breeze. If y'all got pictures, open mic night Tuesdays and Thursdays. You got pictures you want to share, a video you want to share, or something that you captured. Hey, you're more than welcome to come and share your video or pictures or even stories. That's why we have open mic night on Tuesdays and Thursdays. What's a good topic y'all want to hear for Monday night? It's my question to y'all. I'm thinking we should go in with a bang for a Monday night. I think we should talk about the succubus and the incubus and the sleep paralysis. I know a lot of people have that problem. What do you think, cousin? Were you
That's a
giving?
good show. That's a good show, man, because I can talk about that because I've experienced that, man. So, yeah, that's a good show.
Okay, tomorrow that's always going to be the topic. Uh, Sleep paralysis, uh,
Succubus,
night
succubus.
terrors, succubus and incubus.
Succubus, succubus. Where the hell am I going?
Cousin, just where is your mind at? Succubus,
Oh,
succubus.
yeah, Huggybus, succubus. Oh, my God.
Oh no, we need no succubus, succubus.
All
So
right,
tomorrow night,
cousin.
like around what time, cousin? 11 o'clock?
Huh?
Around 11, 10?
Oh, no,
Tomorrow night?
cousin. I wanted to do something different tomorrow, man. Oh,
Like,
yeah, because tomorrow's wrestling. Never mind. Yeah, around 11.
Tuesdays is when, yeah,
Tuesday, I wanna come on at 7 p.m., man.
something different.
Something
Oh,
different
see,
from 10.
there is wrestling on Tuesdays too now.
I don't watch NXT.
Alrighty,
I
cuz.
watch wrestling on Wednesday. I watch AEW. All right, people. We man, no asking for hugs. All right, people. Thank you as always for coming in and chilling with us. We talk about just about everything under the sun. Sorry, I got off topic with the all the stuff we were talking about this government that's messing up the people. I'm saying that may the Lord protect you while you sleep. May He fill you with blessings in the morning. Good night,
Oh man.
everybody.
All right, cousin Jesse.
Good night, cousin. Good night, everybody. See you on the next one. Bye.
I hope everybody had a good night tonight. I think I had seen somebody that wanted I don't know, any request. I think somebody was talking about the little demon that showed at the beginning of the show. I don't know if somebody was wanted a request on that one. I will share it, but all the show reels you can find after the live on. I would suggest TikTok because it'll take away from the picture. HCS 895, or you can also look at the show reels on YouTube because I got them there. And saying that, thank you to the moderators, sister, and all the brothers and sisters that join here on Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. Good nights, sweet dreams. Always remember to maintain a heavenly love foundation, no matter what the situation is. Don't pay attention to the media, to what's happening somewhere else. Don't let it anger you. Don't let it cause fear, because all those are spiritual openings. Maintain your heavenly love foundation and your relationship with Jesus Christ, because He will protect us and He will guide us through the balance. In saying that, this is Soren Cias signing off, and Brother Abe Cias signing off from Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. Good night, everybody, and God bless y'all. Peace out.